When it's Friday night, there's nothing to do. Start a new show and you suck like glue. What I binged this weekend.
What I actually binged this weekend, and I literally started watching it on like a Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm up through season 4. But that's not, I mean, like the seasons aren't very long. But I watched Teen Wolf. And I friggin' love it. No, you don't even understand.
Oh, God. Chaz.
Actually, no. I messaged her last night and was like, oh my God, because I couldn't talk to anyone about it. No.
For what I watched when I did watch it is when it first came out.
I'm gonna go play Destiny, guys.
No. So here's the thing, is...
Fuck MTV. They're not even music television anymore.
No, they're not. Well, they're television, but they actually have good music. Like what you were talking about, how the action scenes and like the moments have good music to go with it. They do that in Teen Wolf. And you were talking about something else, and I was like, oh, they do that there too, where they kind of pick fun at the genre.
Oh my God.
So here's the thing. Season 1 is totally cheeseball. So if you had only watched from the very beginning, like season 1 is good. It's probably about like a 7.5 to 8 on the 10 scale, but it steadily gets better, and the character development is so great. That's why I love it so much, is because like the stories aren't necessarily like the greatest thing in the world, but the characters themselves are what keeps you going. And also, you'll appreciate this, they bring in different mythologies. So it's not your stereotypical, oh, well, you know, I'm a werewolf and I'm going to go fight a vampire. It's like...
Jacob Black.
How often do they take their shirts off, though?
Well, actually, it's gotten lower.
It got better.
It did. But the thing is they don't even, like, turn into an actual, like, wolf on all fours.
Yeah,
it's just a facial... it's a facial change.
So it's like Angel.
I don't ever seen it, but it's like, but it would literally be if it was a man wolf. That's what they look like. And honestly, season 1, it looks really ridiculous, and that's why it's kind of cheeseball, because it looks dumb, but it gets better. But here's the thing. So season 1, it's werewolf hunters.
Yeah.
Season 2, what was season 2? I don't remember what season. Oh, I don't remember.
And you say I don't know my shows.
No, because I watched them all really quickly. No, I didn't. But later on, they bring in banshees. So one of the characters is actually a banshee, and she can do the scream, but she can also hear people that are about to die.
That's cool.
So she can hear, because in the 3rd season, she starts finding dead bodies, and she was just kind of led to these bodies and didn't really know why. So there's that. Oh, okay, season 2, they bring in this, like, lizard monster thing.
So the lizard people that run the United States government.
Yes. No.
Oh, no, it's V.
Kind of. But he's controlled by another person to kill people.
Yeah.
So that's the 2nd season. The 3rd season, they bring in banshees, and they also get into sort of this Japanese lore, which is kind of cool, and like possessions, and it gets more horror-y later
So
on.
it's kind of like Supernatural.
But it's better because you actually care about the characters.
And Supernatural sucks.
But
just for the record.
Oh, that's what. But no,
Jensen Ackles is
no,
like,
he's ugly and he's a jerkwad. Anyway, but no, the thing.
Stay in
troubled.
Italia.
Yeah, but the thing if you want to compare it to Supernatural stays within the same realm of, oh look, here's another demon. Oh look, there's another demon. But this one, because they're bringing in like these Japanese myths, or they're bringing in like underappreciated supernatural elements, or things
Chinese
that
vampires.
No, they're not vampires.
No,
See, I can respect that.
It was a joke.
But fuck Supernatural.
Well, no, but
I don't think I can say that enough.
but the thing about, because like, yes, Teen Wolf, you're like, oh, angsty teenagers. Yes, there's a little bit of that, but it does have your mixture of the humor with it. I thought it was interesting because like they're in high school, hence the teenage, but they play lacrosse.
Fuck lacrosse.
No, but it's really funny because like he's a werewolf, so he has heightened abilities, but he's playing lacrosse, which is like one of the most violent sports.
Lacrosse, okay.
It's a
The only thing
symbolism
I
of
can
the
think
inner
of lacrosse
monster they're trying to
is
fight.
the episode of Archer when he's doing the honey pot on the Cuban agent, And he's like, yeah, and then I'll get all up inside you and stuff. And he's like, so what am I supposed to do? Do I need to have protection? And he's like, yeah, this is a 20-pound limestone. Oh, really? Yeah. And then he gets hit in the head because he plays lacrosse, not the traditional Mexican game of Cuacuatl or whatever, where they do that.
No, that was whatever. But anyway, but like they bring kind of an interesting twist to the whole werewolf lore while also going into some other mythologies that aren't typically
But are they
explored.
allergic to silver?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, because silver doesn't like automatically kill them, but it's a poison.
Oh, okay.
So
cool,
it
cool.
stops their healing ability unless you can actually counteract it. And so
that's kind of like what they did in Underworld.
Yeah.
Where the only they would shoot them with silver bullets, like they die from the blood loss, but while the silver was in them, they couldn't heal. And so if they pulled it out, then they would heal.
But they also, I guess it just depends. But yeah, so they bring in some of these different elements in keeping with more of like the traditional werewolf stuff. And so yeah, silver is a big problem for them. But I think burning, because they burned one. But killing them is obviously much harder. But one character just died, but it was because he was attacked by Japanese ninja fireflies. Yeah.
Like
ninja fireflies, they glow in the dark.
Yeah, they're the Japanese myth that they pull off of is the symbolism of a firefly, and so these are like shadow ninjas that are really super evil and crazy.
So is it kind of like to go back to something you really like? It's kind of like the assassins from Arrow.
Kind of. I mean, they are like fully supernatural beings.
Okay.
So they're not people that are ninja assassins that deal with shadows. They literally are shadow ninjas yeah.
I follow.
So they bring in that type of stuff. Like they're bringing in this interesting thing from Japanese culture about the fox, and so there are fox spirits that inhabit people. So it's fox spirits that inhabit people and give them different abilities. So one girl, she has the fire fox, which I half laughed.
Right?
Yeah, so she has a fire fox inside of her, and was
How
like,
many tails does she grow?
They actually made a joke about fox tails, and I laughed on the inside because I was like, ha, Naruto.
Yeah.
But I would say, and actually going into this, because MTV, you look at that and you go, oh, why are they making a TV show? Mm-hmm. But having watched this, it gives me hope for Shannara.
Okay.
Because they do make quality TV, and so, because the new series...
Awesome.
Well, yeah, the new series that they're doing, it's like, oh, but it's MTV. But now I've actually watched one of their shows, and so it's like it does have potential to be good.
Because I was watching a little bit of the Scream stuff, and it's really corny, but it's also the first season, and I've watched all the Scream movies, and I watch all the scary movies, so it's like it's not tickling my fancy at all.
Yeah.
But like it's not bad, you know.
And I honestly like watching it. I mostly did it because they were doing a deal at Best Buy, and if you hit a certain dollar amount, you would get a gift card, and I needed something that was cheap so I could hit my dollar amount, and the first season was like $10, and so I was like, why not? I'll give it a try, because we had met.
I appreciate meeting them.
Well, because we had met Dylan Sprayberry and Cody St. New at a con, and like we had never seen anything that they were in, and so I unfortunately they don't come in till season 4, so I'm like about to have them introduced, and I'm excited for that. But
I know that guy.
Yeah, be like, he's really cool.
I like him.
But I would say that.
How many Japanese shadow ninja fireflies?
Oh, that's scary. I would give it an 8.
How many 18 wolves? There you go.
18 wolves.
18 wolves.
18?
Yeah, 18. No, 8.
Comma.
Octeen. Oh God, that still sounds bad.
What?
8 angsty teenage wolves. There we go.
Out of how many?
Which actually, they're not terribly angsty. They have enough problems going on with all of like.
Their lives
They're
kinda
finding,
suck.
they're discovering
Yeah.
their bodies as werewolves.
It's justified.
As werewolves.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's
Can
not
they
for
lick
free
their elbows?
anywhere. I don't know. They never tried. It's not free. I think they have a deal with Hulu, so the newer seasons are up, but you have to buy them. But they're rather cheap, and like the first season's 12 episodes, second season's 12, third season's 24. So like, there's not a whole lot of episodes, but it's really great storytelling that they pack into those 12. And there's not a lot of filler, but even their filler kind of ties a little bit into what they're doing. So that's good. Or further develops into their characters. So characterization is great, and I was rather surprised by that. So Teen Wolf, it's awesome. I didn't expect to like it, but it's really cool.
And I still don't